pause because all of our pencils should be down and we should be looking at Veronica.
How could a shark turn with
Cartilage.
cartilage but cartilage is soft?
Can you read it again now fluently to the class?
How could a shark turn? Why do we keep on saying that?
Cartilage.
How could a shark turn with cartilage but cartilage is soft?
Again, we just read an entire chapter about cartilage. Therefore, Veronica asked a question about cartilage. Therefore, that is a text-dependent question. Thank you very much. Moving on. You have 5 senses. And again, nobody's writing anything. You will have time at the end to write. You have 5 senses. Sharks have 6 super senses to track down their prey. Hearing. Sharks hear sounds too low for you to hear. Taste. Your taste buds are mostly on your tongue. Sharks' taste buds line their mouths and throats. Smell. You use your nose to smell and breathe. Sharks use theirs for smelling prey. It says here, some sharks can smell blood up to 3 miles away. A great white takes a test bite. It tastes to find out if its prey is good to eat. Sight. Sharks can see about 10 times better in low light than you can. The blue shark has a special layer in its eye for seeing in the dark sea. Touch. You feel things when you touch them. Sharks feel vibrations from things they touch before them. Okay, so those are all the senses we have. Now here is the 6th sense that a shark has that we don't have. Electroreception. Sharks have a 6th sense. They sense electricity in other animals. This helps them find out where dinner is hiding. These pores can sense electricity. Electroreception helps sharks find prey they might not find otherwise. That's pretty cool. I think that was a pretty fascinating couple pages. So I'm going to write the word electroreception on the board, and you're going to create your second text-dependent question for 3 minutes. Electroreception. Electricity. Pores. Sight. Sense. Electroreception, right here. I'll write it bigger here. What's your question? Oh, electricity. Senses. Nice. Cartilage. It's all about the senses. You know what? The two of you are this close to walking the track to next week. Right here. Remember, these are questions. Therefore, everything should end in a question mark. Fix it. Come on, think of a question about a shark. Electroreception. Question mark. Zion. Let me see. Okay, Zion, can you read your question, please, for the class?
Good job, Zion.
Again, if you are not finished, that's fine. You'll have 10 minutes at the end to draft.
How can a shark
Electroreception.
use
Can you read it again? I will break that pencil in half if I see you writing again in an unsanctioned writing time. E, no.
How can a shark use
Electro. Reception. 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 Yep. Read it again.
How can a shark use
Electro. Okay. Fascinating. Again, how does the shark sense electricity in the water? How does the shark use its sixth sense? Electroreception. Very dependent from the text. I had no idea what any of that was until I just read this. Very fascinating. Okay. Next chapter. Eat up. A shark's main job is feeding. Sharks rarely attack humans to eat them. People are bony and don't taste good. Sharks eat fish and other smaller ocean animals. They even eat other sharks. So we have plankton, stingray, squid, old boot. A tiger shark will eat anything, even a boot. The nurse shark traps and sucks up squid. The hammerhead shark likes stingrays best of all. The giant whale shark eats tiny plankton, tons of it.
What's a stingray? Is that a stingray going
A great white shark tracks a seal. The seal is rich in fat. The shark swims fast near the top of the water. It's now a few feet from the seal. The great white points its snout upward. It bursts out of the water with its jaws open wide. It pushes its upper jaw and teeth forward. Its teeth find their mark. Chomp!
Oh no.
It's a fact. After eating a baby seal, a great white can survive 12 to 15 days without feeding.
That's a fact.
Wow, that's very fascinating. That's very fascinating, isn't it, Spirit? A horn shark scents an egg case. It bites with strong jaws and flat back teeth. Crunch. There's a lot of extraneous noise happening and I'm very distracted. Shh. Slurp. A cookie cutter shark attaches its lips to the prey. It bites using pointy, razor-sharp teeth. The shark cuts out a bite as round as a cookie. A basking shark glides through the sea. Its mouth is open. It collects water and strains out plankton with its gill rakers. Plankton. Tiny animals drifting in the ocean are plankton. That's a vocabulary word. Plankton. Again, tiny animals drifting in the ocean. And here is the plankton at the bottom. Again, plankton, and I read the definition twice already, and I guess I'll read it a third time. They're just tiny animals that drift along the water that the whales and sharks often eat. Coral reefs teem with ocean life. So that means the plants at the bottom of the ocean, the coral reefs, they are habitat. It's a habitat for a lot of ocean animals. 1 in 4 kinds of all ocean animals are found here. So again, this is a coral reef habitat where a lot of ocean animals live. So this is a white-tipped reef shark. Coral reefs are made from the skeletons of billions of tiny sea creatures.
I Where? Oh. He's at the bottom. Kitchen.
Oh, very cool.
And now? Oh,
Sharks rule coral reefs.
Corey.
They keep reefs healthy by eating weak and sick animals.
Ew. I want to see. Girl, why does I wonder that's not like it's a clownfish. Clownfish and like sea fish.
That's very possible.
That looks like Nemo. What's a clownfish?
Shark attacks.
That's the title.
Miss Maitland,
Yes?
did Antonio Foster come to school?
No, he did not.
Thank you.
Why even bother asking? I'll tell you when he comes. People are more likely to be killed by sharks in Australia than in any other place. But the number of attacks is small. Around the world, crocodiles, dogs, and pigs each kill more people every year than sharks do. Fascinating. People are a much bigger danger to sharks than sharks are to people. This map shows the number of shark attacks in Australia between 1700 and 2012. The total is 510 attacks. That's not that many attacks.
It's not?
No, not for that amount of time that's passed. Thousands of years. A very long time.
Like, you know, those sharks are dangerous.
Sharks under attack. Humans are sharks' main predators.
What does mean?
So, so humans hurt and kill a lot of sharks. The humans are the predator of a shark. As many as 100 million sharks are killed by people every year. Shark fins are used to make shark fin soup. Many sharks are caught in nets set for other fish. And again, here's a definition, a vocabulary word for predator. A predator hunts down and may kill another animal. Now this is a letter from a scientist here. Dr. Ellen K. Hickich is a scientist and shark hugger. She says, sharks are sensitive creatures that need our help. They must not be killed in the numbers they are now. One way to help them is to create safe areas where they won't be hunted. We must work to get the word out about the dangers sharks face. World of sharks. We humans find sharks to be both terrifying and beautiful. There are more than 400 kinds of sharks in our seas. They are unlike any other animals on Earth. Let's help them survive. Let's keep the seas swimming with super cool sharks. Their future depends on our respect for them and their watery world. Blue sharks feed on a school of anchovies in warm waters off of California. And that's the end of the text. Now, after having read it, I'm going back to our let's discuss question for a moment before we draft. What is the purpose of reading informational text? Well, today, what was the purpose of reading this book about sharks? What did the author really want us to learn about sharks?
They want us to learn. They want us to learn that sharks must not be killed anymore because now sharks have a low amount, and we want to keep the ocean the ocean nice and cool with cool sharks. Oh, Zion.
Would like to add on, and I agree. Sydney.